This is the story of Stella the puppy who started her life in a cardboard box and somehow still learned to trust. Stella's story began on the side of a quiet road where she and her sister were left in a box, far too young to survive on their own. Thankfully, someone found them just in time, and they were later brought up to New England through a rescue called Rough Tales. At that point, we knew almost nothing about her, only that she had been abandoned before she ever had a chance. One evening, my husband showed me her picture. He smiled and asked, "What do you think?" I hesitated. She wasn't the kind of dog we had imagined. We talked about different breeds, different sizes, different personalities. Stella didn't fit that picture. She looked small, unsure, and honestly, a little fragile. "I don't know," I told him. "She's not really what we had planned." He just shrugged and said, "Let's just go meet her. That's it. Just meet her." And I'm so glad he did. When we met Stella in person for the first time, she was even smaller than I expected. She sat quietly, almost frozen, taking everything in. You could tell she was nervous, trying to figure out if this new place was safe, if we were safe. She didn't run up, she didn't wag her tail wildly. She just sat there and looked up at us with those hazel eyes. And before I even realized it, I said, "Oh no, I'm in trouble." My husband laughed. "What do you mean?" I shook my head. "I think she's already mine." There was something in the way she looked at us, cautious, hopeful, gentle, that just melted me. It felt like she was asking a question without saying a word. I remember thinking, this little dog has already been through more than she ever should have, and she's still trying to trust. Within minutes, my heart was hers. The first few days at home were quiet. Stella moved slowly, carefully. She walked around like she was studying everything, the floors, the couch, the sounds of the house. It was clear she was trying to understand where she was and whether this place would last. She bonded with my husband almost immediately. He was her person, her dad, the center of her little world. If he got up, she got up. If he sat down, she curled up right next to him. They became best buddies right away. I'd joke, "Oh, so I'm just number 2 now?" My husband would laugh and say, "You're a very solid number 2. And honestly, he was right. He was her whole world. But I didn't mind. Watching her love him so completely was beautiful. And over time, she opened her heart to me too. About 2 to 3 weeks in, we started to see a change. The shy little puppy slowly began coming out of her shell. She started playing. She wanted to go outside. She followed us around the house with more confidence. You could see her personality unfolding day by day. And then there was the bark.
Are you so happy?
For 2 full weeks, she hadn't made a single sound. We actually wondered if she could bark at all. One afternoon, we were all sitting in the living room, and out of nowhere, this tiny puppy let out the loudest, deepest bark you could imagine. We all froze. I looked at my husband. "Was that her?" He said that was definitely her. And then we just started laughing, because that sound did not match her size at all. I said, "Oh my gosh, that voice is something else." As she grew, her appearance became just as unique as her personality. A DNA test showed she's a mix of everything: boxer, pit bull, staffy, even a little bit of Catahoula. And you can see a bit of each in her. She has these big soft ears that flop when she runs, but the second something catches her attention, they shoot straight up like antennas. And her eyes, they shimmer in the sunlight, almost like they're glowing. I always say she looks majestic, like a little doggy goddess. But what stands out the most isn't how she looks, it's who she is. Stella is gentle to her core. She just wants to love and be loved. She leans into you when you sit down. She looks at you like you're the most important thing in her world. And sometimes when the house is quiet, I think about where she started in that box on the side of the road, and it still gets to me. She could have grown up fearful. She could have stayed closed off forever. But instead, she chose love. We also know her sister was rescued too, somewhere in the New England area. We still hope that one day we'll be able to reconnect them. Just knowing they both survived, that they both found homes, it feels like the ending they deserved. If there's one thing Stella taught me, it's this. Sometimes the dog you didn't plan for becomes the one you needed the most. We almost didn't go meet her. We almost held on to our idea of the perfect dog. And if we had, we would have missed her. So if you're thinking about adopting, keep your heart open. Don't just look for the dog that checks every box. Go meet them, sit with them, let them look at you. Sometimes the quiet ones, the shy ones, the ones with uncertain beginnings, they're the ones who will love you the deepest. Because they're not just finding a home, they understand what it means to finally have one. And Stella, she reminds us of that every single day.